And even when a young person or a father is lost, the community has to reach out. You know, the old African proverb is so true, the adage. It takes a village to raise a child.
That's right.
So it's tragic that we're losing anyone whenever they are lost. And it's unnecessary, and it should be unacceptable because we can do better. But it really does take the village coming together. So, you know, what I would say is thank God for you and Molson and the community center and all of you. I mean, every last one of you, why, you all chose to be here today. Why? And I'm not asking a question. I want to say this. I am grateful that you chose to spend this time. You know, because you didn't have to come here. There's all kind of stuff. This is a big place. There's a lot going on, I guess. It looks like it, at least by the traffic, it seems like it's But my point is, you chose to be here, and I'm grateful that you chose to be here. And I hope that I'm sharing something that you can apply to your lives, that collectively, as a community, you can make it better for your community. Because you set the tone. No one else does. It's where you live. It's where you work. It's where your family is raised. And this is a significant community. And we have to, one has to look at oneself. As you know, to be great, you have to know that you're great. I don't mean you act arrogant and haughty and, oh, I'm great. But I mean, you have to personify, I know we can be great, because it's in all of us. It's just like I said earlier, every last one of us, there's one thing that nobody else on the planet can do, and that is beat us at being ourselves. But when you are yourself, be the best self you can be. My dad used to say, if it falls your lot in life to be a street sweeper, go on and sweep streets like Michelangelo carved marble. Sweep streets like Beethoven composed music. Sweep streets like Shakespeare wrote poetry. Sweep streets like Raphael painted pictures. Sweep streets so well that all the host of the heavens and earth would have to pause and say, here lived a great street sweeper that did his job well. And my point is that we all have the capacity to do whatever our job is better than anybody. But that's on us. Those who do that, we see them excel. Sometimes you start off sweeping the floor. Well, that's all you start doing, but you don't have to end up there unless you want to. You have to aspire for something higher. I mean, the mind is a powerful tool. If the mind tells you you're down and I'm always down, my luck is always bad, why would you say that? Even if it feels that way. You have to turn that around and say, my luck is going to be good. I'm going to make my situation better. I know I'm struggling right now, and I hate that I'm going through this, but this is not a permanent state. And you have to know that. And that's how you come about it. But if you don't know that and don't realize that, sometimes you can't stay in those states for a long time and not necessarily succeed. But every last one of us has the ability to achieve excellence, in my judgment.